Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sulk stream. How you guys doing tonight? Doing good? Doing chipper? Listening to some of this Bayou Rhythms, right? It's nice. We're talking about Florida tonight, my adopted home state, and I'm pretty excited about this one because we're going to see all kinds of colorful characters and just see how people have fun around here. I mean, coming from California, I'm new to the scene, right? And I've adopted it pretty well. I walk around barefoot. I eat things out of the mud. I like fan boats. I dance on tables and I drink Shine. They usually tell me to stop doing that when I'm at Disneyland. But hey, this is Florida, and I will do what I want, right? I got my overalls with the one thing and I don't have any missing teeth, but that comes with experience. I'll get bit by some very venomous snake and I'll live it on. I'll shake it off. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are cheerful and positive and doing what you want to do with your lives, right? Right? I don't know why you're not here in Florida enjoying the beautiful, beautiful state. It is nice. It's always sunny, and even the winters, they're not that cold. Anyways, I like it here. I like it here a lot better than California. Less homeless. Not no homeless. Less homeless. But I've grown accustomed to the homeless, and if you just kick them down and spit on them, they usually do nothing. Anyways, I guess we can get started. I don't know what else to say about my new state. It's expensive, but not as expensive as California. And I haven't lived in any other. I lived in Nevada for a while, but I like Florida the most so far. Anyways, get comfy, get cozy, get your triple X jug, and have a drop of Shine or whatever. Maybe some, what do we drink here? Beer. Cheap beer. The cheapest beer you can get. And then just copious amounts of it. And then, go wrestle an alligator. Because that's how we do it. If you're working, keep working. If you're driving, stay off of I-4. Because that's a nightmare. Yeah. Anyways, it is a Wednesday night, I believe. It is a Wednesday. I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is a Sulk stream, and this is called Florida Swamp Fest. Enjoy.
Do you think this could exist outside of Florida?
Nah. Yeah, it's pretty much as Florida as it gets, I'd say.
Where we at? Yeah.
All right.
Swamp Fest, motherfucker!
Swamp Fest. This will be fun.
It's day 2 of Swamp Fest. Absolutely turned up. It's a lot more chaotic today than it was yesterday. We got the 30 racks. We got some Crown Royal. We sipping that Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, you got that Crown Royal. You got a 30 rack, right? You have motorized vehicles. This is if you go to some parts of Florida, like out in like Holy Paw or something like that, you probably don't. I know you don't know where that is. Boy-o! You get to see some real Florida people in their mud buggies and their big fatness. They're very fat and they wear bikinis and they are hammered. drunk, and they're shooting guns. That's what I went out there to. I went out there to shoot guns, and it was a lot of fun. I shot, I don't know, we probably went through a couple thousand rounds. It was a lot.
Backflip! It smells like gasoline, mud, and blood. It's fucking lit out here.
So this is our 8th Swamp Fest we've been coming to. I think what Trey's doing with
Let's
events like
see,
this kind of creates
Christian.
the infrastructure of the whole BMX community.
Ardenshire.
They work so fucking hard on this, and for as
Tejas,
rowdy as the event
Matt.
is, the passion they put into it, it's like a dual thing. You got these guys that care so much
Donatello.
about BMX and making a cool event. When I first started out, the divide between
So is this a
skate-
BMX? Where is this? Because I want to go to this. This looks like a lot of fun. And there's like ramps and stuff, and I would be about this. I'd take my shirt off, I'd start drinking heavily, and I'd make mistakes. I would make a lot of them.
BMX was super heavy.
Rushing Matt says everyone there is on meth. So that's true for a lot of places. You ever been to Albuquerque or Reno or anywhere in Nevada or dude, like anywhere? Meth is a popular drug. Okay, so just because everyone here is on meth doesn't, yeah, everyone here plays an Xbox too. So what? It's common. It's a common thing to do. Don't be such a square.
And now you can have an event with both sides and we get along perfect, you know. There's no divides. Everybody's accepting. If you go down, the homies will pick you right up and everyone kind of cares.
Donatello says, sorry, it's been a horrible couple of weeks. I'm sorry. But things are getting better. Thank you, Fags, for in the chat, and thanks for streaming, John. Also, you're muted. I hope not, but I hope you do better, Donatello. We're rooting for you. It sucks for everybody. Everywhere. All the time. And it seems like it's getting worse, but that's okay. It's not okay. It kind of sucks. So let's kind of steer away from that. No, I hope you do better. I hope you're doing better. I'm not saying it's your fault, dude.
For each other. That's what makes it beautiful. Everybody just doing their thing.
First year we did it was at my friend's property in 2017. Built a bunch of shitty ramps and dirt jumps. Thousands of people showed up. And then after that, my sponsors were like, hey, you should get an official place. And I was like, I don't know how to rent a venue. And they kind of helped me. And then people just kept coming and shit got bigger. And then we were like, well, if we poured a concrete.
Taya says, John, I know how you like a good LARP event. You should look into Neotropolis. Okay.
Bowl, and then we did that. And then it was like,
My
we'll build,
interest
I
has
don't know,
been
a monster
piqued.
truck or all these different things.
It's
and,
peaking
everybody
right
wants to have
now.
fun.
It's so
That's pretty much
peaking
it.
right
Everyone wants
now.
to have a good time and
I'm,
relax,
like,
and
peaking
it's not about who's
right
better. There's X Games athletes here, Olympians, and kids that just got their first bike. So we're all the same. Nobody's
Hold on,
special.
let me look.
Just be open-minded and come out to Swamp Fest if you ever get a chance. It's amazing, man. Weather's beautiful. It's a weekend you won't forget.
I'm not down with that. I don't support it now for. Okay, let's be good. Like I said, the people make those decisions. Definitely not me.
Seriously,
Oh my
we
God.
are gonna
We are going to watch this. Hold on. I just have to watch this Neotropolis thing because I don't even know what this is. And it looks interesting. Hold on.
At the far edge of the Signy Federation of Systems lies Kepler 609c.
Christian says, you're not muted, John. You can trust me. Okay. This is Panhandle shit? Dude, the Panhandle is another place. Like, right, because they say in Florida, the further south you go, the further north you are. And I'm on the northeast, right? So I'm not like down near Miami or anything like that with all the Jews and stuff. But there's a lot of Jews here. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Jews. But yeah, but the Panhandle's a different place. It's a different world. It's really meth town.
A planet of infinite possibilities.
King of All Pixels says, is that Swamp Fest? Yeah, this is Swamp Fest. This is Neotropolis, which I might be interested in. Me and Jess want to go to Comic-Con this year, which would be sick. If we went to Comic-Con, it would be fucking sick. I know it's expensive, and I know we have kids, but like we're gonna really try hard to get there. And yeah, I will probably be doing some interviews.
find Neotropolis.
And of course, I'm going to dress up. You know, that goes without saying. I'm going to dress up. Yeah. And then, of course, we have the this year's Ren Fair. We're making Ren Fair friends, which is cool. Yeah, I'm stoked about that too. Hitting the mead tent, watching some jousting, throwing some axes. It'll be a good time.
A city of freedom and fortune.
King says Deadpool is the best not gay costume. No. Deadpool is a gay costume. That's gay.
Picture yourself on a world.
There's going to be so many Deadpools at Comic-Con, dude. It'd be like, oh, look, there's another Deadpool. I would just be another Deadpool. Right? I gotta go with something else. Something cooler, like Spawn. Or, oh, he's a black guy, though. I could pull blackface off. I'll be Spawn before he got all burnt up.
Limitations of expectations.
Be John Poole. I do have the wit. No, I'm just kidding.
Be who you want to be.
I'm not wearing that furry suit. What is this? This looks sick. Is this like some cyberpunk kind of?
And pioneer a life you've always dreamed of.
Oh, I love the robot. Okay. It's a vibe.
Neotropolis offers opportunities to the bold, the ambitious, and the brave. With rich deposits of promethium, the element of the future.
Promethium, all right.
There for the taking.
Oh man, like
And new mining
dropping
contracts
acid
still
and
available.
going to this would be wild.
At a vast frontier still full of promise.
This looks
A
sick.
population of self-starters and dreamers. All gathered together to create a future for themselves.
Everyone's got a robot dog. Bunch of fat
Our
nerds.
private security force gives peace of mind. And corporate investment ensures rising value for your entrepreneurship.
Okay. I wonder what kind of bands they have.
Expanding trade throughout the Signy Federation.
Dude, can you imagine the kind of money these people spend on these costumes? Can you imagine the kind of money I'm going to spend on these costumes? Can you? Can you guys donate so I can like get a sick ass costume? Because like this is my costume budget. This is how I make my costumes. This is how I buy my fucking This is how ow! God damn it. This is how I buy my my helmets and shit. Right? This is how I buy my helmets and shit. So, yeah. If you guys could, there we go. Donate so I can buy something to wear to this. Oh, I could be like a Cyber Knight. That'd be sick, right? That'd be sick. Cyber Knighting it up. You guys don't even know, like, I mean, you guys do know because we were talking about doing the furry thing. These costumes, they cost a pretty penny. This shit ain't cheap. This is not cheap, especially like the real nice rigs that they use like once a year sometimes. All year they're building these to do it like once a year and like this is showtime. And it's sick. It's awesome. It's awesome. You make a costume for this, not buy it. Exactly. Yeah, you have to make a costume. You're not gonna. I mean, you're gonna buy the individual things, but like a lot of it is like you're gonna have to use some craftsmanship and like or you could go to Etsy and like Etsy's got all kinds of stuff you can order like special fit and right. This looks absolute fire, though.
Don't wait
Absolutely
for tomorrow.
fire.
Seize today with your own
The Gentleman Loser? Is that a cantina? It's got the save button? Is that the, oh my God.
personal piece of the...
Ah, sick. Yeah. Oh man, I would go. Oh, I love the troopers. That's sick. And I'd be drunk as fuck. Crushing White Claws. Oh, the Beyblade Stadium? What? The Beyblade Stadium? It doesn't look that big, but it looks sick. Put that link in your folder for the future. What is this link? I roleplayed Cyberpunk with 2,500 other people. Okay. Okay, yeah. Man. I bet it's wild. I bet the drugs are... Everybody's on drugs, dude. Or maybe not, dude. Because, like, I mean, like, do you really want to be on drugs? Yeah. King of All Pixels says, I think all the influencer chicks that ruin these events, though. I mean, you're probably right on the money. Oh, this is a sick one, too. Like the cowboy kind of thing with it. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah, no, totally. But, like, oh, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Because I have never heard of this. I've never heard of this. But I bet you there's some bitches that are like, I don't know. I'd have to see. I just have to see. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. It's so Christian. Christian gave a here. Let me give you the bell. Bing. Bing, 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 bing. Christian said a video and says, "John, is this you? Are we doing the Frozen thing now?" Yeah, this is me. Yeah, I know this. I know this. These guys aren't as cool, but they still got their own thing going. You gotta respect that. You can't just always shit on people, man. Yeah. I could do it. I could do it better. She's fat, so she's not doing it well. Come on. It's about to drop. It's about to drop. And we're all going to do it. It's about to drop. I gotta have my vape. You gotta let it drop. No one can dance until it drops. Yeah, this is easy. Anyways, you go on being goons, kids. Good job. You guys are having a good time. I like that. I'm going back to this. Odia says high school was so gay. It was so gay. Was this you? Was this you, Odia, in high school and you were like trying to bag the fat chick? Were you the one in the mask, the gas mask? Because this is a fit, dude. This is something he wore every day, right? It's not like he wore like a cardigan most days and like, you know, sat down on his waspy ass dinner and they're all like, hey, Joshua, how was your day? How was baseball practice? And he's all like, shut up, mom. Shut up, mom. I'm brooding. Okay, yeah. Another drop, though? All right, guys. Let's meet under the bridge as usual. All right. Once a month, we meet under the bridge, and we just kind of we kind of spaz out. And we just do this. That's good. I'm glad they're keeping their noses clean. They're all white. So I kind of imagine they'd be doing this. Or like D&D, which I did, too. I did D&D, too. So judge me if you want. Let's get back to Swamp Fest.
Absolutely live this shit. Lighting everything up.
Christian says those kids committed to the bit. You think this is a bit, or you think this is a lifestyle? This is a lifestyle. This is not a bit, right? This is them. This is their day-to-day wear, right? This is a bit. These guys aren't wearing this shit every day. Although I would be totally fine if they were. If people like this were walking around on the reg like this, I'd be like, hey, cool. That must have taken a lot of work. You must have gotten up at like 5 a.m. and then put in those cat eyes and then like, I don't know, that's a wig probably. And then did the whole thing and then you came out so we could look at you. Thank you for brightening my day. Honestly, thank you for making my day a little bit better. So I could be like, hey, look at that. That's interesting. And not just some boring slut with a miniskirt. Boo. Boo, boring sluts with a miniskirt. Boo. I would rather have the cyberpunk cat girl any day. Look, there's a meteor in the desert. This is not Florida. I am just vibing though. Welcome to Vibe Fest. Oh, she's got the 3 boobs. The Total Recall 3 boobs. Would you guys be down with a 3 boob? Here, I have a question. Would you be into a chick with 1 boob or with 3 boobs? Which would you be? I know the optimal is 2 because we're all like programmed to want to. But 1 boob or 3 boob? Gun to your head, which one? Which one would you rather? Now, whether you want to go with like the one on the side or like one in the middle, like a singular boob, that's up to you. That is an option. That's up to you, right? I understand if it's just one on the side, you kind of think that's like a mastectomy kind of thing and then you have like, oh, she had cancer and that's kind of sad. That can be a turn on for some people, but a turn off for others. So I'm going to leave that decision up to you. Would you rather the 1 boob on the side or in the center or the 3 boober? The 3 boober. I know what I want. I know what I would prefer, but I'm going to let you guys answer first. Rushing Matt says, I want mid-tit. King of All Pixels says 3 is better. I don't know why. What about back boob? No. No. By the way, the correct answer is 3 boob. I was looking for 3 boob. So King of All Pixels wins this round. I would have also accepted mid-tit. So Rushing Matt also. There's no wrong answers here. Boobs is good. You know, boobs is good. Boobs is good. If Amanda shows up, I'm going to ask her that same question. And she'll give me a wild answer. Devil Sunbird says, fuck it, 4. 2 on the front, 2 on the back. No, that's a wrong answer. No, 4 is too many because if they're all in the front, you kind of get like dog vibes, and that's a little bit. It's too far. And if it's on the back, I don't know. Boobs on the back just seem weird. That just seems. I'm thinking. No, that's weird, dude. I can't get down with that. Onia says John's inner fury is coming out again. He wants a 6-titty woman for his litter. If she can make me a litter. Oh my god, dude. No. 3 is the max. 3 boobs is the max. 3 full luscious breasts is the max, right? You can have that or the one uniboob. The mega boob. We're not doing this 4 boob, 6 boob thing, all right? That's weird. See, now you're like transcending species and stuff. Hey, show me your back boobs. And she like pulls. This is a vibe, dude. Look at that old guy. He was into that old guy, right? And I appreciate that. When the older people get into it, you know, that's sick. And he had a good fit, too. Chaos says she had no boobs, just a chest full of nipples. John was terrified and titillated. Biblically accurate boobs, right? It's rotating circles of nipples. Okay, lightsaber battle. I like that. Dude, I know there's so many nerds at this, like so many freaking nerds, but that's cool. That's cool. I'm into it. Like I'll be a nerd with you guys. We'll just be nerds. Onia says paint a pregnant woman's stomach to look like a giant titty for John. Well, next time Jess gets pregnant, I'll make that happen. I'll just put a big nipple on the front of it, right? And then I'll like tape up her boobs so you don't see them. Art and Share says Futuropolis, where you're guaranteed to stick your dick in crazy. You guys, crazy's fun. It is. It is. It's unpredictable.
On fire. Monster trucks going on fire. It's fucking crazy. Burn, motherfuckers.
All these festivals. That Neotropolis, though, looks like a banger festival, though. Where is that? Because that looks like an absolute banger festival.
It's fucking beautiful.
Man, I lit a lawnmower on fire earlier. It was pretty cool.
They said no fireworks, but
those are bad fakes. Those are bad fake breasts. Like, have fake breasts, fine. I'm not like against fake breasts like a lot of people. A lot of people are, right? But that's only because chicks oftentimes go for like the unrealistic anime booba kind of thing. And that's not, you can make good ones. You can make very deceiving breasts. You can make very but those are not deceiving. Come on. I want to suspend disbelief, right? You're ruining that for me, right? It's like a practical effects department, like a 1980s horror movie. You're ruining it. You're not making it believable in the least bit. There's no way those are real. Right? You got to have some good Rick Baker-esque kind of Hollywood movie magic breasts. Don't go too big with it and just big and round and bulbous and shit. Like somebody blew a bubble like that and that's your boob. They just smacked a nipple on it. It's not believable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's just not believable.
We seen the shit popping off. Oh, it's like some Phoenix rebirth shit. You feel?
It's okay to be Christian says hit the like button if you support trans rights. 5 likes.
Business right here at Swamp Fest.
Oh, business. Donald Trump. I'm Donald Trump's granddaughter.
It's true. It's true. You saw.
Hell yeah! I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I'm like sure. I'm 90% sure that's not true.
Here first.
They're tearing everything down. Every booth that was selling merch is being destroyed. Oh, shit. God damn.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. Y'all scared?
Hey, I ain't scared, dude.
This is wild.
Yeah, here at Swamp Fest, we got the Galaxy Gas, Miami style.
Tunnel Bus, brother!
That's wild. That's wild. That is a wild.
You're watching our new show here on Channel 5.
Who's he remind me of? He reminds me of, God, that one dude that was in Yogi Bear, the comedian, who's kind of an asshole. A friend of ours is a photographer in Hollywood, and he took pictures of him, and he broke his light. He came in all fucking drunk and high on coke and shit, and like smashed up his equipment. He got all pissed at him. God, what is his name? Fuck, he's like really famous. What?
The goopy swamps of Florida, specifically Waldo, Florida, for an annual BMX event called Swamp Fest.
I think Swamp Fest is like the embodiment of American culture. Like, whatever people think of the U.S.
It's not Artie Lang. It was not Artie Lang. You think that guy looks like Artie Lang? That's not, you're not even trying, bro. Artie Lang, I don't know if he's dead, but he might as well be dead because he sniffs heroin, like a lot of heroin. He might be dead.
That's outside of the U.S., that's what this is. There were lots of Florida men there.
Not Dane Cook. Was Dane Cook in Yogi Bear? Was he? Was he? It was, yeah. No, Ardenshire got it. It was fucking P. Diddy. Yeah, the guy's the spitting edge of P. Diddy. Fuck you guys. You guys not even trying. You guys are not even trying.
They don't give a fuck at all. It's like there's no laws, or just like the laws don't pertain to them.
Not even trying.
Swamp Fest started off pretty mellow. We got to the event. We hitched a ride from a 14.
No. You don't know. You never even saw it. Okay, he was a guy. He's a comedian. He's a dickhead. He's fucking in. He was in a recent movie with the chick from the vampire movie called Underwater. He's I want to say Justin. It's not Sinbad. It's not a genie movie I'm talking about. Pessy likes that. He's like, Pessy's convinced that Sinbad was a genie. I keep telling him that didn't exist, bro, and he's all like, it's true. And I'm like, nah, man, you're out of your mind.
You're all on a golf cart.
Not Andy Samberg.
So we right here. We in Waldo, Florida.
Not George Carlin. George Carlin's been dead for so long.
2024.
It's not Mark Wahlberg. Just Dave Chappelle. No, TJ Miller. TJ Miller. Thank you, despite what you've heard. You get a bell. And I'm this close to fucking muting the rest of you because no one was actually. Carrot Top? Fucking Carrot Top. It was TJ Miller. That's who I was thinking of. A buddy of ours, he's a photographer in Hollywood, and he was taking pictures of TJ Miller because he does like a bunch of like magazines. And he's like a very successful photographer. And like the dude came in all coked out of his mind and fucking like broke one of his lights, I guess. Pretty funny.
It smells like gasoline.
Nicolas Cage? Wasn't Nicolas Cage. No, we actually got it already. You guys can stop guessing. Not Ron Perlman either. Not fucking psychotic Ron Perlman. Absolutely batshit. No, not Dave Foley, but that would have been cool. I would love to see Dave Foley on coke.
And mud and hard monster. I know people are going up. People are giving rides for tits, titties for rides, titties and tips.
Despite says, I like TJ Miller. Apparently he's a complete asshole, which doesn't surprise me in the least bit. Does not surprise me in the least bit. It's not Justin Timberlake. Nope, it's not. Despite you guessed correctly, you don't have to keep guessing.
It's like Daytona Bike Week, but for a younger crowd.
You're the one who got it. You're the one who got it, dude.
I wasn't really sure what we were going to get into. Last time I was in Florida,
what are you doing?
Daytona Bike Week.
Nothing better than Daytona Bike Week at the Cackenberry Campground.
Yeah, that guy's living his best life, right? He's like, I'm old. I'm in this whipped cream pit with these young, trashy bitches. You do it, man. You do it, brah.
Got to ride a bike yet? Yeah, I got to ride a bike. They told me I was the fattest dude.
Not kayfabe. Not kayfabe.
They did not.
It was not the Notorious B.I.G. Again, he's dead. He's unfortunately dead. You guys don't have to guess any other names because it was indeed T.J. Miller who I was thinking of. So if you guys can go ahead and stop guessing names because it's not going to be anybody else. We've already arrived at the correct answer.
Just like super horny old dudes with young chicks.
You see,
Hey, show the ass right now. Look at that ass. Oh,
no, I don't want to play Dane Cook clips. I don't. I'm not going to play a fucking Dane Cook clip right now.
They're sitting on
You know, I texted you that Daytona was canceled after that.
It's not. No,
But,
it's not. T.J. Hooker either.
No, Swamp Fest was fucking.
T.J. Hooker's not even a real person.
It was sick.
It's
Trey
not
Jones throws it. He rides for Colt. So Colt and like Monster help him sponsor it. Colt
that's cool.
Back every year.
Colt's a BMX brand. I've been doing it for about 15 years. We're out of Southern California. We're just trying to support the community and keep it going. Trey Jones is a pro BMXer from Florida. He rides for Colt, and he's the one who started Swamp Fest with him and his buddies.
The way Swamp Fest works is that, we have like 10 organized jams. Pretty much anybody that wants to get in there, try some shit. Whoever does the best trick gets $500. We do those from like
so you like win money. Not Tom Hanks. It was not Tom Hanks either. Is Tom Hanks okay? Not that I care about Tom Hanks. I kind of hate Tom Hanks. But is he like on the run for all the times he stuck his dick in kids? And if you don't believe that, I'm sorry. You're wrong. That dude was nuts deep in a 12-year-old like multiple times. Come on, dude.
So pretty much it's free ride all day. Do whatever you want. Party.
He would like pull it out and be like, "Hey, you remember me? I was in that movie Big."
And then at 4 o'clock it starts with the organized jams about every 30
Also Philadelphia, but that's less funny.
minutes. So we have BMX sponsors and skate sponsors.
It was not Gary
sponsor each
Busey.
obstacle. So it's like, okay.
It wasn't even his brother, Jake Busey. It was not Jake Busey, but Jake Busey is a better guess than Notorious B.I.G. by a long shot. At least they're both white.
We're gonna do the Odyssey Jam, or
you guys remember when he blew up the space-time machine in Contact? Yeah, that's the only role I really know him in.
Dance Count Jam or the Source Jam. So yeah, they get allocated their sponsors, and that's kind of how it works. And then at the very end of the weekend, we burn it all down. It's a fine line because you make it crazy and scary and gnarly because people love that shit. But then a bigger brand, a big corporate brand, they're like, yo, dude, that's way too dangerous. We don't want to be involved with that. It's too much. And I'm like, okay, well, what statistics do you have behind that? Do you know how many people were hurt? No. Do you know how many people in the hospital? No. Okay, cool. Point proven. Like, you haven't seen my insurance policy.
Okay, some people probably should have gone to the hospital. There's some people that should have gone to the hospital.
See, you haven't seen how many injuries happen. You just see the videos and go, we can't be a part of that. So yeah, we do have an issue with it, but I'd rather it be fucking gnarly and have no sponsors than do what they want.
Arden Share says, no, I think Rushing Matt is right. It was Gary Busey. That sounds right. No, I told you it was already T.J. Miller. I told you this multiple times. People kept guessing, and now you're like, sure, it was Gary Busey. It was not Gary Busey. It was not Gary Busey. It was not Gary Busey. It was not. He's crazy. Don't get me wrong, but it's not even his fault that he's crazy. He was riding his motorcycle without a helmet, and he crashed, and he knocked his head real good, and now he's going to talk like this. Yeah, all right, champ. Yeah, I can't do a good Gary Busey. I'm not an impression guy, but it was not him.
And make it more crowd friendly.
So he's aware.
Brandon Sabb says, I don't even want to comment because you're gonna be wrong. Unless you say if you say any name besides TJ Miller, you will be wrong. And I have said this multiple times. So if you want to say TJ Miller, then you'll get a fucking bell. If you say anything else, I'm going to say you're wrong.
Of like the stunts that people are
It
pulling.
was not Neil Patrick Harris. It wasn't Neil Patrick Harris.
And he's like, people are
God
free to do whatever they
damn.
want, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I build the shit and I post a flyer. That's about it. I just give them the same.
Art Jarrett says, well, the clip I'm going to make later says otherwise. Oh, my God. That's going to be a funny clip.
And I'm just like, all right, y'all take over.
Johnny
You know,
Lee
and they-
Miller?
you know,
I don't even know who
like-
that is.
I'm not there jumping off the truck. I'm not.
I don't know who
doing all this
Johnny
crazy
Lee.
Shit. I'm just
Randy
sitting back and
Newman. Randy Newman is also incorrect. Randy, short people got no reason to live. It was definitely not him.
watching, just giving them the
It
stage.
was definitely
so
not Randy
It's up to
Newman.
them to make cool shit
Tom
happen.
Cavanaugh was also in the movie. Nope, don't know who Tom Cavanaugh is.
Forced a guy dump a bucket of paint on his head and
No.
dive off the truck, and I was like,
Do I know the movie Hackers with Angelina Jolie? Yeah, of course I know the movie Hackers. What do you think? What do you take me for? Some sort of like some guy that doesn't know the movie Hackers?
never could have expected that. I
It was not Urkel, right? He said Jaleel White, and I know who Jaleel White is. He had one role. It was Urkel. And Urkel was not who I was thinking of. The guy who I was thinking of was not black. He was not a black man. He was not a black man whatsoever. He was a white guy named TJ Miller. I promise you, it was TJ Miller. I can't be clearer about this.
Man, that's like
I can't be clearer about
there's
this.
just funny ass shit happening.
Tom Hammond. It
constantly.
wasn't Tom Hammond. Johnny Lee Miller was the dude opposite Angelina in that movie. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Michael J.
Hello?
White?
I just drank so much swamp water. Actually,
Ew. Ew, bro. Dude, there's like bugs in that.
I just did it again.
Why?
That was gross.
Why?
You don't even have to be a bike rider to come here. I think you just have to like chaos and crazy stuff and people jump.
Christian says, why are you lying to protect this person, John? No, it was TJ Miller. It was definitely It wasn't Jaleel White or Johnny Lee Miller or Angelina Jolie or TJ Hooker or Busty Lightning. Busty Lighting? I don't. None of those people.
Fires. I'm like the first guy in Swamp Fest to ever light myself on
Randy
fire.
Newman.
At just 5 years old, his mother gave him the nickname Crazy Mike. The apex of being what he wanted is what he wanted all along.
Oh, holy shit. Oh. Do you guys see that lake? Do you guys see his trajectory? Look at the man on fire. He's on fire, so he's got to hit that lake, right? But if you see right here, if you look right here, this lake ends. It ends right here. And he is right here, probably going pretty quick and on fire. But the lake ends right here, and he's right here. Do you guys think he's going to make that lake? Because I don't think so. I'm going to get out of the way because I want you guys to... Because he seems like he's going to hit the ground really hard.
That it might be your last one.
I jumped into a baby pool.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I have to see that again. First of all, if you're... Okay. You want to hit the lake regardless, right? But then he's like, let's up the ante and set my ass on fire. And everyone's like, yeah, gulp. Yo. Okay, let's do it again.
Horrible when
there we go.
You know that it might be your last one.
Kaboom!
The first time I lit my...
I wonder if they were like, crawl into the lake, bro, or somebody ran up with a fire extinguisher. They didn't have a fire extinguisher. No one had a fire extinguisher. They were sure he was going to hit that lake, and then the fire was going to be out, and then everyone's going to be like, woo! 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 No. but he just hit the side and probably went unconscious. And everyone was all like, "Ooh, dude, crawl into the lake." Just on fire. Just on fire.
Myself on fire. I jumped into a baby pool and nobody knew I was on fire. Nobody even knew I was coming. And there was a kid, probably about 13 years old, who dropped his hat in the baby pool. As I'm jumping, his head was about this close to the fucking sprocket on my bike. So I almost decapitated him and killed him. But luckily when I landed, I did not feel a head underneath me.
Sweet.
Once you go through that gate, you're no longer a spectator.
Sweet. It's always cooler when you make a trick on fire. When you're on fire, that ups the cool level.
A participant.
It does.
What are you doing right now?
That's Trevor from GTA 5.
Is that conditioner?
Yeah,
it is. Just watch and see, bro. I'm not going to talk to your cameras right now.
Oh, so he's got a plan. He puts on like gel or something before he sets. Okay, let's douse this with gasoline. The guy's a pro. Obviously, everyone here is a trained professional. I can tell.
Dousing his jacket in gasoline. I feel excited, man. He's been talking about this all day.
Rushing Matt says, "Why are children at this event? Doesn't it look like fun? Doesn't this look like fun? Doesn't this look like a lot of fun?" I'm sorry. Salt Duster says, "Piss Fest sounds not fun." Well, you just sound like a wet blanket piss fest or salt dumpster. Piss Fest is a good name too.
They don't call him Crazy Mike for nothing.
What are we talking about, dude?
Talk about Mike. What's he doing right now?
Oh, we're gonna light him on fire.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. Does Scooby-Doo like Scooby
Clear the way. I need to clear the way now.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Got his drunk homie clearing the way.
Everyone get out of the way. I'm hammered. Yeah, this guy's going to be on fire. Right? Because if you nail a crowd when you're on fire, it's not good.
Clear the way. I'm going. Go.
Here we go.
Style points. Absolute style points. You breathe fire onto him. Hold on. One more time. Style points.
Clear the way. I'm going. Go.
Here we go.
Yo, you got fire. You got fire.
Oh, he's very on fire.
It hurts people.
Bunch of fucking idiots. Hold on. Bunch of fucking idiots. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking retard, dude. What a fucking stupid asshole retard. What a retard. What? Is this getting him laid? I mean, yeah, probably. Let's be fair. This is probably getting him laid. Right? At this crew, in this group, this is getting him laid. Now, she's probably pretty fat. All right? She's probably pretty fat. But, you got to take what you can take. You got to take what you can get. This is, in this group, there's probably a few skinny ones. But then, here's the thing about Florida. You're either rail thin or you're mega fat. If you're in this crew.
Swamp Fest 2025.
Big B says this feels like Florida Panhandle and I miss it. This is probably northern Florida, yeah.
Now I can talk to you guys. Sorry to be rude, dude. I was in the zone.
No, of course.
Sorry to be rude, I was on fire and doing a sweet trick off of this jump. Excuse me while I pull this sick ass jump while I'm ablaze. Just a moment.
How was that?
It's beautiful. It's hot. I feel like
It was hot? Oh, the fire was hot. You doused your jacket in gasoline.
Fire enough.
So last time you covered a big party was the Philadelphia.
Oh, there it is. There's a Martin Short. Is not Martin Short? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Cat Williams.
Eagles
It's not Cat Williams either, guys.
Fuck Pat Mahomes. Taylor Swift. She's whizzing.
Fuck Taylor Swift. All right. All right, yeah, fuck Taylor Swift.
Where you identified the central theme was the fact that the police were expecting people to riot. There were the 2017 riots, and they greased the light.
Pattis Coombs says he could get a trash hot meth head. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exact. See, that's it, right? Because, like, you know, if they haven't been on meth for very long, not that bad, right? But the other ones who drink like Coors Light as like a sports drink, as a day-to-day beverage when they're thirsty, they're probably pretty fat. So there's no middle ground. There's no middle ground.
Polls, and there was kind of an air of anxiety about a potential riot happening. Yeah. Did you identify a central theme or core issue at the Swamp Fest?
So this year was the first year without fireworks.
Please note that the fire marshal has restricted the use of fireworks. No problem. He is technically not a firework. He is on fire, which I'm sure the fire marshal would probably be pretty pissed about. And what the hell? This is Florida. Fireworks are illegal everywhere. Again, I grew up in California where fireworks are not legal anywhere. Everyone's always, oh, you're going to start a fire. 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 What do you think I'm trying to do? Duh. Yeah, of course I'm trying to start a fire. So we can see some wicked ass fireworks. So shut up. You know, shut the fuck up, Mr. Fire Marshal. Here in Florida, you can light off big ass mortars into the sky at any point you want. I hear them almost nightly. When we get towards like the 4th of July, you will hear fireworks every single night for at least 2 or 3 weeks beforehand. And then a couple weeks after that too. Because everyone's got extras. Florida's great.
It was also our first year with medics. Can you tell me how your experience has been as a medic?
We had a leg fracture.
This is the medic. This is the medic. The bone in his nose.
Sure, this morning, that was an open fracture. The bone kind of popped through the skin. Had a guy might have broke.
Ardenshire, don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that. Especially not in this group, because these people, they're irresponsible. Don't say
jumping off of the truck there. He had on some cowboy boots. That probably contributed to that.
But it was mainly the fireworks. You know what I mean? Like, fireworks aren't allowed anymore, and that's what really made Swamp Fest Swamp Fest. What do you think about the whole fireworks?
That is what made Swamp Fest, which that sucks. Who gives a shit what the fire marshal says, though? Okay, sure. I'll give you the bell for that, too. $2. And he said, check my DMs. He made a meme for me. Okay, what's the meme? Okay. Oh my god, dude. Hold on. I don't even know how to bring this over. You know what? I don't think I can actually bring that up. It's not in the right format for me to actually bring up in a window. And it's like it's that one song that gets people like fucking fired and shit. Not that I'm worried about getting fired, but it's like, what's it like watching an episode of the Sulk stream? And it's just that video. It's just, so I don't even have to show it. But thank you so much that you sent that to me, and I appreciate that. But it's just the music video with what it's like to watch an episode of this Sulk stream. I haven't said that once.
First thing.
I think it's about to blow up, man.
The fireworks thing just kind of started out as people just bringing fireworks, and then it escalated to where more people brought them, and then people started throwing them into crowds, and then it just got
thanks,
kinda
bro. I got it. Yeah, I get the idea. Control.
And last year was like borderline scary. Like you were just kind of looking everywhere.
The firework rule is going to make a big difference on safety.
There's people using the fireworks on each other, and that hurt.
No fun. Officer Dunn. That's his name, Officer Dunn. And it's like D Dunn, so it's like he stuttered. Dunn. Boo.
It's pretty cool. Last year, the fireworks were insane.
We came out here last year, man. It was fucking crazy. The fireworks.
Yeah.
That shit was like fucking war zone, dude.
A fucking war zone.
Some dude rolled up on our camp like Saturday morning. Like 3 of his teeth in a row were chipped because a mortar went off in his face. He chill for like 3 minutes, and then one firework would go off, and then there'd be fireworks from everywhere. Like it would just spark that shit off.
Yeah, that shit seems dangerous, but that's what makes it fun, right? Alcohol and fireworks is the best combination known to man. That's how God, God loves you, is like he gives beer and then fireworks, and then you mix them two together, and like you pay with fingers. You pay with fingers, but it's still fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, it was crazy.
2 years ago, I think, a Roman candle got back to him and it blew his eyes out. And he was bleeding out of his eye and shit. He like got it all fixed, like patched up.
I died. I'm alive. Whatever rumors are going around aren't true. So thanks for everyone for the help. And yeah, Swamp Fest gets hectic.
I mean, if somebody dies, if somebody dies, that's a good festival.
Yeah, he was still going. Like, that was crazy. We were in a big crowd, and I was standing over there, probably a little inebriated.
Rushing Matt says meth and explosives don't mix. But it's funny because you use explosives to make meth. So it's like, hydrogen and oxygen make water, and water is what puts out fire. And those are both explosives. So it's kind of like a circular kind of thing. And yeah, they go great together.
And I turned around, I see like a mortar bomb, and the mortar bomb's about to go off, and then it blows up in my back. It was pretty fun.
One year I was in the castle hanging up there, doing my thing, taking fat dabs. Oh my gosh, next thing
taking fat dabs, dude. I was hanging out in the castle taking fat dabs. And then just a grenade rolled in.
No, big old bottle rockets coming my way.
I mean, it was crazy. Last year, like, people blew off their hand. A man climbed up in that tree, and he was naked, and he was shooting mortars.
That's what I'm hoping to see tonight. The county fire marshal got a hold of me and was like, hey, if you do another one of those events, I will shut it down with those fireworks. And I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to do Swamp Fest without fireworks? Like, how am I supposed to make this happen? And I literally just posted online, hey guys.
I just got word from the county fire marshal that they are not allowing fireworks this year, and they're threatening to shut down the event if there is fireworks being shot.
You want to enjoy Swamp Fest? So do I. Let's all just work together and make this shit happen, and I haven't seen one single firework. It's really uncomfortable.
That's gay, dude. That's some gay ass shit. That sucks.
I'm going to get 2,000 people together that are all on the same page and agree on something like that, especially in this day and age. Yeah. So it's like...
Onia says, I can see a meth head falling asleep on a firework or forgetting to hold it, still holding it. I can see somebody like jumping on it like a grenade to save the platoon, right? And he just fucking burns his chest all up.
Like, it's cool that everybody was down and they understood, and it's kind of been like self-policing. If somebody sees somebody with fireworks, they're like, yo, dude, don't shoot that shit. Don't fuck it up for everybody.
The firework ban, I mean, I understand that. They were very serious about it. We were in line earlier, and someone lit off one firework. Oh, my gosh. The lady comes out insane. Bless her heart. All she wants to do is help.
Nobody's here in anarchy against Swamp Fest. Like, they're for Swamp Fest. And it's like, I understand it's like a no-rules, crazy event, but it's funny how people, like, they have a limit of like, okay, yeah, that's fucked up. Don't do that. I'm really proud of the community
working
for like,
together,
being so cool about it.
Honestly, they're working together, and I like that.
I didn't see a single firework this year, and it was bad last year. Like,
it was bad last year. People died and stuff like that, and then the cops were like, "Dude, don't do that no more." And then everyone was all like, "Oh man, why'd you have to go and die, bro?"
I'm impressed.
Shout out to.
Okay, who would? Which one of you fucking animals would? I know some of you. Hog. This looks like Hog. Hog, would you do that? You would do that, wouldn't you? Look at those flapjack titties. I know you would.
Keeping it going without the fireworks. Honestly, way to keep the culture alive.
No fireworks, but you know what I gotta say?
This is Crackman, and he's got a belt of beer cans. Empties. He's got a belt of empty beer cans, which means he probably crushed all those. And I see 5. So 5 empties. So he's probably pretty lit. I doubt those were all of them.
Hey, fuck the fireworks.
Pattis Coom said pass. Hog Dog says hard pass. Despite says ew. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you guys.
People were upset. You know, a lot of people were hinting that they didn't give a fuck.
There's no fireworks this year, so that's fucking
Trash
lame.
gash? A trash gash? Oh my god, look at these dreadlocks. Look at these dreadlocks. That's disgusting, dude. Those are going in like the mud and shit, and those never get clean. That's nasty. I bet those things stink.
Fireworks this year. I'll be honest, it's less fun without the fireworks.
Rushing says, I'd let her blow me. You're an animal. You're an animal, Russian. You're an animal.
We're just like, yeah, good try.
They said no fireworks this year.
Whoa.
But you never know, dude. These kids can stick them wherever they can.
Onia says, typical government, there for your safety, quotations. Remember the Supreme Court said you have no rights when it comes to safety. Yeah, I think I know how to be safe, all right? I think, I made it all this while, and I'm still alive. And there's been some close calls. I'll be honest. There's been like a number of close calls. Like sometimes I'm like, how the fuck did I survive that? And I just keep on partying. I keep on rocking because I'm better at keeping myself alive than the government is. How many people does the government lose? Like how many people has the government killed? Think of all the wars and shit like that. They're actually not that good at it. Right? Me, myself, I've kept myself alive for almost 4 decades. Count them. Count them. Just me by myself. I've done that right here. No kind of political pressure to do so. No tax basin or nothing. I kept myself alive. Yes, there was several close calls. Some very high-speed accidents. There was, some blood chemical issues. There was like an alcohol toxicity kind of thing scare. And, and you know what? Every single time I woke up alive. So I'm knocking it out of the park.
I hope there's no assholes that do it and get a shut down.
Pattis Coombe says every day is a PR. Every fucking day I'm putting up numbers. Every day. I have a counter that says days until last death. And then it's just like, it keeps fucking going over. Keeps going over. Take that, OSHA. Take that and your dirty brown assholes.
Down, but I've seen this crowd before. Once that sun goes down and the alcohol starts flowing and people...
Onia says you also didn't need to kill anyone else to be alive either. No, I didn't need to kill that person.
System?
They were asking for it.
This might be the last Swamp Fest.
There's definitely...
And it made me feel like God. But I didn't need to.
Fireworks.
I wanted that erection.
A large presence of fireworks now.
When the fire's going on, the motors are going to come out.
It seems like the nighttime of day 2 was the craziest part.
It was complete chaos. That's when the fireworks popped up. After walking up at night, we see 2 fools who got arrested. They're like, yo, Channel 5, we're getting arrested.
Channel 5, we got kicked out.
Why'd you get kicked out for?
We shot a firework, we got kicked out.
But they're still lighting fireworks and fire.
Yeah, we got other people.
We just seen 2 people get kicked out for...
Okay, there's a lot of fires going on, but not technically fireworks, so it's cool.
Fire and fireworks. And I'm just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Maybe they're...
Despite what we've heard says, wait, you guys didn't have to kill anyone? No, most people don't. Most people don't. I mean, there's some people in the military that had to do that, which, you didn't have to. But you did. And you probably live with that. And you have some, very serious drinking issues now, which I totally get. I understand that. But you just keep on rocking, right? In their memory that you took from their family.
They're on it. We get to the fucking thing. I'm literally dodging fireworks. What about the fireworks? I thought this not supposed to be anything.
I haven't seen any fireworks.
Oh, shit. God.
That's pretty funny. I haven't seen any fireworks. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I've seen one firework. I just dodge it. This is Florida normally, by the way. You might be like, oh, this is just a crazy swamp fest with a bunch of drunk idiots, right? No, this is like day-to-day Florida. This is day-to-day Florida where people are trying to jump a swamp in some sort of home-built lawnmower, what have you. And then they're shooting Roman candles and drinking a beer. So they're like no-handed and they're like jumping a fucking alligator on a quad. It's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sick. All day, every day.
Did the firework ban?
This is America.
No. We're fucking setting fireworks off tomorrow. Fuck it.
Do you think anyone's gonna hurt themselves with fireworks tonight?
No.
Everything is on fire. I think the fire marshal was concerned about safety, but everything is on fire now. Did that work out?
Not tonight. Tonight, we're gonna be safe.
This is kind of fucking scary.
This is the night that it gets crazy. I'm gonna go grab my.
Everyone was being real cool during the daytime. Everyone was being real cool during the daytime. They were like, hey, we're not allowed to have fireworks, and everyone respected that. But as soon as the sun went down and everyone's blood alcohol went up, they're all like, oh, I happen to have a backpack full of fireworks. It'd be stupid not to light them. And then all hell breaks loose.
Fireworks, because it seems like they're allowed now.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Fucking, I love it, dude. Fuck that fire marshal. You fuck that dude. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna arrest all those people? Is he gonna make Swamp Fest not allowed next year? Because guess what? Everyone's gonna show up and light off fireworks anyway.
Florida is known as a weird place with a wide variety of interesting people. Let's take a look.
You can't waste good fireworks, Hog Dog. You can't, because you don't want to. Like, it's just stupid. Why? I mean, you have them, and you have a lighter, and you're drunk. What do you expect? What do you honestly expect? This is Florida. You can buy fireworks year-round in every city. Year-round, everywhere. You can buy them. There's big department stores that sell fireworks, the legal ones. But, like, there's this guy that I bought my fireworks from. And he drives around in a van. And he's real hush-hush. And he has... He's got this many fingers. He's got this many fingers. I remember because I counted. And his name was Pyro Bob. And his van was full of very good fireworks. Was like the real winky kind of fireworks. You know what I'm talking about? The good ones. The good ones. And so that was pretty choice. That was pretty fucking awesome. You know, the ones you can't, these aren't Walmart or grocery store fireworks. Like, oh, it's a sparkler. No, these are fireworks where it's like, oh, that was an explosion. that was a weapon. That should not have been legal.
It's some of the weirder things that were happening in Florida while Saddam and the gang were at the Swamp Fest. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, aka ICE, arrested nearly 800 people in Florida in a joint operation with local law enforcement. Here, as you can see, using the Ground News bias distribution tool, that story is predominantly
good. Go to Jacksonville and then pick them all up and take them away. We have fireworks to light off, right? Down with the fire marshal and then bring in ICE. Good. Everything's working out.
Being covered by the right and center, and slightly less.
Okay, shut the hell up.
You judge the.
Shut the hell up.
Back to the swamps.
Shut the hell
I
up.
wasn't thinking about it either. You can definitely tell with the ground and stuff, it's not made for skating. But the fact that people keep pushing full throttle, like not even looking at the ground, I'm like, these guys got it, dude.
They don't build that for just no pussy riders, you know? So any person out here who's dropping in, hitting ramps, anything like that, mad respect.
Thank God Monster is actually down this year, but that came from the skate side of things, you know? That was from us involving skateboarding. Like, Monster was hyped on the skate stuff. They wanted to be involved. Then they sponsored the whole thing. So it's like, it's cool how the skate stuff helps bring more money to the event and shit. So.
Okay, I'm not a Monster fan. I don't like I haven't really given them a fair shot, but I don't understand the obsession with this beverage. Why do people get tattoos of this beverage? Why do people... My brother buys them by the pallet, the white Monsters, and he'll drain a couple of those a day. I don't understand. Are they that good? I don't even want to try. I don't know what's in them. I don't want to find out. I'm not like a monster guy. I think I had one and I was like, I don't like this. This doesn't taste good to me.
So, yeah, it's great.
Matt says I'd put a sparkler in my butthole. Great. You would be in good company, dude. Because I bet you a lot of the bitches and a lot of the dudes would probably also have sparklers in their assholes. Art and Cherry says Swamp Fest is going to turn into Warped Tour in a couple of years. Well, that's going to be gay. Oh. Landed it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the wiener dog. Okay, cool.
What the fuck going on, but y'all Florida people different. You can tell me what's going on?
We're throwing mud at people riding across logs at Swamp Fest.
That's good, clean fun. That's good. Everyone's right, and then you try to hit them with stuff. That's fun. Ania says America needs rules like in Arabia. You have to follow the law in the cities, but out in the desert, have fun, getting wasted and racing over the dunes. Is that how it is? Because that sounds like a lot of fun. I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know it was all like, well, inside the city, everyone's all like halal and shit, and there's no alcohol. But you go out to the dunes, and everyone's getting hammered and like doing coke and like jumping dune buggies. I didn't know that. I've been to Dubai. I didn't go to that Dubai where it's like kicking ass out in the desert. I kind of regret it now. I kind of regret it. Matt says there's urine and poop in that mud. I think that's probably most of it. There's a lot of piss in there. Look at all the fucking beer cans. Look at all the beer cans and water bottles and just trash that people are throwing in there. There's vomit in there. There is a good amount of vomit and blood in there too. So, you know, hop into hepatitis pools. And homeboy's just up in the tree. That guy loves that tree. That guy loves that fucking tree. He's all like, this is my tree. I'm the guy who climbs this tree during Swamp Fest. And these things, I know, I have a couple of these in my yard. They're tall. That's an 80-foot tree, probably. That's sketchy.
Insanity. Hell yeah. Good to see it.
Arden Shire says it's called the hepatitis C. Okay. 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 I'll give it you. Okay.
This guy killed it. Check it out.
Hepatitis C was good. Matt says I'd give my left nut to watch him fall from that tree. Dude, he would die. You fall from that tree and like, or you're going to the hospital, right? Those trees are tall and there's a lot of branches on it, but not like the kind of branches that like you would get worked. You get worked coming down. But if he's drunk enough, he might be okay. That's why, you know, a lot of people don't tell you this, but if you're in a car accident, it's actually better to be drunk because your body's loose so you don't like tense up and hurt yourself. So a little bit of Sulk advice. Next time you're planning on getting in a car accident, get nice and drunk first. It'll work.
Swamp Fest 2025, Waldo, Florida. Day one, once the sun went down, some band just pulled up and fucking started playing music. Mosh pit started. I got in the pit. Someone tossed a gas can that was on fire into the crowd. Oh shit, oh shit.
This sounds metal as fuck, dude. This sounds like a good hang. This sounds like a fun place to be.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Oh, that guy's on fire!
I see the
That guy's on fire! Okay, all right.
Pretty good, like, mosh pit form.
Let's do mosh hard as fuck.
Oh, fat black guy. Probably the only black dude there, right? The only black dude there, and he's all like, I'm going in disguise. Everyone knows you're black, dude. It's cool, all right? This is not like the Florida of the 1980s. And yeah, it was that recently.
I appreciate that. I do take pride.
In like 1985, they had a billboard that says, "Don't let the sun go down on your back here, nigger." That's a true story. 1985.
My ability.
A sundown town. In 1985.
The mosh pit, so we used to go to like hella shows right here in Chatsworth. I had homies that were like in hardcore bands. They taught me how to fucking mosh. You know, it's kind of like, you know, picking up your laundry, like tossing it, you know, and fucking just throwing shit around.
What are the main rules for a mosh pit?
I think you can just punch niggas and shit, but I think you gotta pick them up when they fall. We about to get in the motherfucking pit. Yeah, what's up, bitch?
Dude, I could hit this and I could do interviews. I want to go to the Neo Fest. I want to go to this one, the Neotropolis one, right? I would do a bunch of interviews there. I should just go around doing interviews, right? I didn't used to do interviews, but I went to the WrestleMania, and apparently I am pretty good at it. I didn't know that. Apparently I'm pretty good at it. I can rattle off questions pretty easily. So, and everyone else was like scared to do it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. It's easy. I can do it.
Man, how you feel about the pit?
Dude, I'm
thanks, bro. Pat says you killed it. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It looks live. It's live. All right, we hit this.
Despite says you need a cameraman. Apparently, Hammy's the cameraman. That's like his thing. So, but yeah, Hammy's the guy. Sorry.
What's up with you niggas?
Hey, interview this guy. Hey.
You good, bro? Oh, shit. That nigga needs stitches.
Everyone's having a good time. I'm into it. What'd you send me, Aeneas?
You got the big boy. That's fucking sick. Yeah, right.
He sent me a firework. You want to see the firework? Okay, we'll see the firework. Here we go. There's a Malcolm in the middle. It's daytime. That's a good firework. That's a good, yeah, that's a good firework.
My fucking business. I have
Hey, Dan.
business, Candy Shop Corp, okay?
Oh, sick.
Oh, jump in the scooter.
Mushroom, I have all mushroom products too.
Oh, fire.
Legal ones for Florida.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Oh.
That nigga caught on fire.
That nigga caught on fire. Just running around. Cool. Yeah, just piss right there, man. That's cool.
So, man, how's it going?
I got a piss, brother.
You enjoying that Swamp Fest so far?
Oh, fuck, dude. Florida's great, man. Florida's so fucking funny.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
What's your favorite part about it?
Go fuck yourself.
Go what?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, go fuck myself. Yo, so it's the
He's
end
just
of
taking
day
a piss, bro.
2025 Swamp Fest.
I like how he went and like interviewed him. Like, how you doing, man? He's like, I'm taking a piss. Yeah. Go away. You're in the middle of a crowd.
It was fucking great. It had started off as kind of like a peaceful, you know what I mean, like community building event. Turned into kind of a different vibe. Oh, shit.
Hey, man, it's Swamp Fest 2025!
Yeah, so there's a lot more violence now. There's a fight going on right now. I seen a dude get his tooth knocked out. Yeah, it's
Salute, my boy.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Cheers, bro.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, once the sun went down, like, the vibe completely shifted.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, chill, man. Thanks. Handing out beers. That's cool.
And, you know what I mean? All this shit's temporary. This shit right here behind me is not going to be here tomorrow. This whole shit's about to be set on fire. And, shit, I mean, people are just living in the moment. All right, y'all, you can keep. That's a long piss. It's probably one of the longest pisses in history.
It seemed like from what I saw online that day 2 was definitely the craziest day.
Day 2 was the fucking sickest day in the world. The moment we pulled up, this fucking truck with a fucking trailer hauling strippers pulled up. So we just hopped on, and they gave us a ride to the fucking event.
There you go.
Amazing. I had a great time with them. They were hella chill. It's day 2 of Swamp Fest. Absolutely turned up, bro. I'm a body to the chaos now.
Look at these big old fake boobs over here, dude. That's funny. This ass is also not real.
It's a lot more chaotic today than it was yesterday. It smells like gasoline, mud, and blood. We got the 30 racks. We got some Crown Royal. It's loud as fuck. You know what I mean? It's fucking lit out here. Yeah, Swamp Fest, baby. Swamp Fest 2025. We out here, Channel 5 Live. It's fucking wild.
I could only do one day. I could do one day. Look at these things. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bitch. I could do one day, and then I would get hammered drunk, right? And I couldn't do that. I would come on the second day. I couldn't do the full weekend. I'm getting on in years. I can't do that. I can't do that shit.
Although Florida, an amazing place. Of course you can have a beer, man. How do you feel about Swamp Fest?
Dude, I fucking love it. This is my shit. This is the Super Bowl. Only place you can do this in the world. God bless Florida, dude.
Yeah, man. So we out here, action sporter, give it back to the people. I'm loving this shit. This is the type of culture I'm into.
Swamp Fest! My first year! It's incredible! You're not gonna find this anywhere else. It's some Florida shit.
To be honest, I got really drunk yesterday and I don't really remember. I had fun.
You guys, that's the one. That's the belle of the ball right there. I got really drunk yesterday. I don't remember what happened. This is the one. You guys are looking for an easy target. Gaboom. 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 Right here. Slut. Sloots. You guys. There's going to be sluts there.
I'm like double whammied right now.
Oh my God. Did you see the bruise on that chick's ass? Hold on.
Yesterday and I don't really remember. I had fun.
Whore. I am joking. Do not touch that whore.
No, I'm like double whammied
Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dude, this is sick. I fucking ate shit earlier today. I'm feeling good now.
What up?
Subscribe to Channel 5, nigga.
I love Swamp Fest, man.
There's like the fucking kids there, dude. There's a bunch of kids. They're just like, what the fuck? They're probably drunk as shit too. Florida is a lawless land. It's like the Wild West, even though it's in the East. It is a lawless land. Where is this? Can somebody look this up?
What's the experience at the campground?
Dude, it's fucking crazy. You got drunk people going through all night long. You got fucking...
This is a mud buggy right here. This is a very Florida thing. Sometimes they're like taller. Like a lot of times they're taller, but this is specifically called a mud buggy. And they look like fun. They go through bogs and shit. They look like a lot of fun. Panhandle, my guess. It could be Panhandle. It could be North Central. I kind of don't think it's all the way up in the Handle. Because there's not shit up in the Handle. The Panhandle, there's nothing up there, dude. There's nothing up there. Maybe this might be like north of Gainesville. But like much beyond that, I kind of doubt it.
At 8 in the morning, pretty fucking epic. We had the loudest, longest party last night until 5 a.m. Everybody was pissed.
This is Jack Tenney. He's the creator of the Joog Squad. The Joog Squad. Joog Squad. If anybody wanted to know, Jack Tenney here is the creator of the Joog Squad. So that's him.
Or loved us. Yeah, I'm staying in my car. Dude, some drunk motherfucker hit it last night with their bike.
No way.
Yep. I was that drunk motherfucker. Someone did hit my car though.
What has been your experience so far, like going to Swamp Fest?
Surviving, like camping, fucking having people not fucking with
Wiki Watchy? Nah, I don't think so. Spring Hill? No, doubt that.
your tent. Like last night, someone fucking that tent up there. That's the homie's tent.
Oh, dude, was that the dude who fucked in the homie's tent?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's crazy. Everybody, nobody.
Nice, brah.
Oh, I know people are fucking. Hey, you know that bitch yesterday that was butt ass naked sitting on that log? My homie that I came with, his name's
Channel 5.
He fucked that bitch and he
Nice.
in a random tent.
Yeah, that's
nice.
the homie's tent.
He fucked her over there in somebody else's tent. That motherfucker came in pissed as hell.
This is my tent. Why are you fucking in my tent? What'd you expect, brah? You set up a tent. It's automatically a fuck tent. It's automatically a fuck tent. It's gonna be a fuck tent. Come on, man. Be cool. Come on, dude. He's like nuts deep in her. It's like, dude, come on.
She was in the mud the whole time.
He's got some diseases now. UTIs, STDs, everything.
Killer. Killer, right? I mean, like, just go jump in the poop swamp. And then you just say you got it from the poop swamp. Because you could have gotten it from the poop swamp. Every bitch who jumps in there got a UTI. Every single last one got a UTI. And crabs is rampant here. Everywhere.
Swamp Fest.
South of Stark, Florida? Where's Stark? Let me look.
Swamp Fest is awesome. This is my first year. I'll be back every year from here on out.
This is the most American experience I've ever experienced.
Yeah, it's pretty much as Florida as it gets, I'd say. Fucking Swamp Fest, baby!
Oh, that ain't far. That's not that far. It's 96 miles, dude. I could do that in an hour and a half. Dude, I could do that pretty quick. That actually seems pretty cool.
This is like a rainbow gathering, but with skateboards, dirt bikes, flamethrower. I did the flamethrower. I ate a hot dog.
I ate a hot dog? Okay. Was it an actual hot dog, or is that you saying you suck dick? Because we know you probably suck some dick there.
Saw cigarettes dipped in Monster energy drinks.
Okay, cool. And they're just wheeling in the monsters. Everybody is just wheeling in the monsters. Okay. This is sick as fuck.
It's very wild, very crazy. A lot of booms, a lot of butts. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the butts. The butts?
What Swamp Fest? Rednecks, a lot of ingenuity, a lot of talent, a lot of mud, a lot of titties, a lot of dudes, a lot of dildos for some reason. I didn't really expect that. Fucking flying dildos. You catch one of those in the eye, you lose your eye.
That's the only reason why it's called swamp.
You don't know where those dildos have been.
Swamp Fest, fool. Swamp means go hard in the paint, no matter what, bro.
Okay. Dude, it's great. It's great. This is like the perfect representation of Florida. Straight up. Look at that. They got a whole bottle of Crown up there.
Yeah, look at them.
I didn't want you to take a shot.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
That guy's drunk. That guy's drunk. I like how the interviewer is like getting down with it.
That's that. I lit a nigga on fire just now. Swamp Fest 2025, nigga, we going hard. If you want the swamp, you ain't even over, bro. What you talking about? I work at a coal mine, fucking 6 miles underground, bro.
What you come here with?
He's a coal miner.
My homie, hey, Kyle. Make money, fuck hoes, fuck bitches.
He's not fucking any bitches though. This guy don't fuck bitches.
Kyle.
And if he does, they're fat and they're gross, which is like great because you're at Swamp Fest and yeah. Despite 156 miles, 2 hours 46 minutes. Well, I'm only 96 miles away. I'll meet you there, bruh. I'll meet you there. We'll do one of these things. I'll set myself on fire, and I'll jump in the poop swamp, and then I'll drink the Crown Royal, and I'll do the whole thing, man. I'll get wild. I can only do one day. Again, I'm getting on in years. I can do one day, but like, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
The hoes will fuck you. Hey, yo, Kyle! Bing bong. You already know what I'm saying? He up there.
Who's Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle!
Kyle!
Hey, Kyle! Hey, Kyle! Coal miner Kyle! Kyle, come down here, Kyle! Kyle Kittler!
Auto sports here in Florida, baby, because that's what it's all about. You know, seriously, you take the opportunity, you take the
His
chance.
name is Kyle Kittler.
You find some guy, someone's cool, you go on the side by side, you go out there, you enjoy your life. You enjoy life, you enjoy.
Matt says, I'm 39, I'm an old fucker. I just ordered a decorative mailbox while watching this. I get excited about doing yard work. I'm a couple years younger than you, but dude, I get excited about doing yard work. I'm like, oh, fucking sweet. I'm gonna mow my lawn and shit like that. I get my blower out. I'm gonna start. Maybe I'll do some edging. Yeah, right. I used to be wild. I used to be fucking wild. Me and Jess, we did crazy shit. Not anymore. Now we're parents and shit. Constantly busy. We're always tired. You know, raising kids. We'll be like, oh, this year we're going to go to the Christmas parade. Used to be a lot cooler.
Time you have right now, what you're doing.
Crack man's been the talk of the town today now.
I mean, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but I just want to be the motivational, dedicated fucking person to be like, get the fuck out here, Swamp Fest, let's do it.
And this guy's all like, okay, I got to get back to my kids. No, you don't have kids, man. Crack man does not have kids. He doesn't have little cracklings. I mean, he might have cracklings, but he's not like a dad. Being a dad is a lot. You have to do that shit every day. You got to be there fucking every day. And like, they're constantly, Daddy, watch this. Wow. Okay. All right, buddy. All right. And he's like, yeah, I've been working on that one for a while. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. It's dumb shit like that. You got to be there every day. I can't go off to fucking Swamp Fest and be crack man and like drink beer and Crown Royal and like look at boobs. And I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. No. Now I have to like, Dada, can you open this for me? I'm like, okay, fine. Dada, can I have a cookie? I'm like, no, you didn't eat dinner. And he's like, I'm sorry, dude. I'd give you a cookie, but you know how your mom gets. See? Life comes at you fast. Right? I'm just fucking working all the time. Raising kids and shit. I used to be cool.
The name Crackman.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't do crack. A homie comes up, I don't even know where. Big ass Sharpie from one of the booths. I think it was one of Dave's booths. I don't know, but it was awesome.
I don't do crack, but some guy with a Sharpie just came up to me and he just wrote this on my chest. I didn't stop him. Okay, bro. All right. The rest of the getup, yeah, I was just wearing this. Okay, bro. Okay.
I'm like, what's my superhero name? Crack man. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to get fucked up. I'm just trying to.
Rushing says, I'm getting some red bark mulch later on in the week, and I'm excited. Ooh. Me and Jess are looking at redoing our kitchen. Oh, yay. Yay. Oh, the kitchen. The place where I don't go ever. The place where I don't go ever spend $30,000. Oh. No, I wanted a fucking boat. Not getting my fucking boat.
Enjoy the fucking ruts, mud, and muck and slime, baby. You know what I mean? It's special. I thank God coming out of my father's balls here in fucking Sarasota, motherfucking Florida. What makes a Florida man is being a vibe, free-spirited. It's all about what's in your heart.
John, look at these. You like this blue, or do you want this indistinguishable other blue? I don't know. But you can tell the difference. Is it this blue or is it this blue? I don't. They look the same. This one and this one. It's the same fucking blue. It's the same fucking. It's basically the same blue. No. This one's like a little bit. It's not darker, but it's just like a little bit. It's floral, and then this one's a little bit more like a sea foamy. It's the same fucking blue. It's the same fucking blue. And she's like, "Are you fucking colorblind?" I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't give a shit.
Soul, your mindset, your comprehension. We have a diversity of love, transparency, demographic on many different levels here. We should be one.
Rushing Matt says, I was sad how satisfied I was last week when I installed solar path lights alone on my driveway. Dude, I feel you, dude. I fucking feel you. Like, dude, when something like needs to be fixed and you're pissed about it, right? I had a sprinkler head I broke last week. And I was all like, I gotta fucking. So I went to the Home Depot and I got all the shit for it, like the piping and the pipe cutters and the glue and shit like that. And I went and I fucking fixed the sprinkler head. I like dug it up and I did all the things and I was all like, yeah, it's nice. And I'm like, man, I'm lame.
Texas. Hey, let me get that cigarette.
Your boy put me on the 18.
I get it, bro. I get it, though, man. Solar lights along a pathway. I get that, right? Used to be doing fucking shit like this. Put a Confederate flag around my neck and run around as crack man. No, that's this guy's role now. There's a new crack man. I've aged out. Now I'm just tending my garden. My fucking spice garden. I don't have a spice garden, but like my wife does have a flower bed. And I have a lawn that I try to take pretty good care of. But it ain't the same. It ain't the same. And then we got a couple of boys and they run around and shit like that. And then every night I gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing. And every morning and then every fucking day it's all the same. It's always the same. And then you just keep on going, and then it just keeps on fucking going. It's a better life, honestly. I feel like I'm going to live longer, but still. There were good times. These were good times.
And I was scared for my life.
Oh, I bet.
I thought I was going to die. We went through the water.
Dan Snow says, John turned on your sin. No.
I was damn near slipping off.
Don't you fucking dare tell me. None of you fuckers ever tell me what to do with my audio. Because, fuck you guys. I don't believe a single goddamn one of you. No, my send is fine. My send is fine. It is just fine.
on. And then we went for a jump.
Right over there. I was here. I was watching y'all. I swear I saw y'all in the back.
Oh shit. Oh shit, the black guy. Oh, that's sick too. Look, it's got the snorkel on it and everything. Oh, that's sick. You know what I want is a jet ski. I want a jet ski. I might be getting a jet ski. I might get a jet ski.
Four-wheelers, bike, skateboard, scooter, fucking rollerblades, whatever. Fucking come here to Swamp Fest, man. We're just beginning the journey.
Yeah, we're at Swamp Fest 2025, baby. We live, man.
This guy lives the life. He's with the mullet and the mustache. And he's like in a mud buggy. And look, you see his windshield? It actually flips up. His windshield flips up. That's when you're going hard, right? That's sick.
And come on.
You want me to stand on top of it? We in Waldo, Florida.
Yes, sir.
We had
Waldo, Florida? Waldo? 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 Where's Waldo? Shut up. Hold on. Waldo. Oh, it's even closer. Waldo, Florida. Waldo, Florida is even closer. It's south of the other one. It's south of Stark. It's Waldo. Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, okay, cool. It's only 90 miles away. Sick.
we at the Swamp Fest.
Swamp Fest
2025.
Brandon says your mic is off, John. Fuck you. Fuck. Shut up.
Yes, sir.
You made me even check. I'm such a goddamn sucker. I actually had to check at it. I had to like look at it and be like, la 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 la. La la. Yeah, it's definitely on. It's definitely on. Don't you guys do this to me, right? Because it's not fun for me. It's fun for you guys. Can't you guys just go back to guessing TJ Miller wrong? Can you? Can you please? Oh, is it Vin Diesel? It's not Vin Diesel either. It's not Vin Diesel either. No, it's not Paul Walker. It's none of them. It's none of that family.
Yeah. It's fucking lit out here. Everybody fucking hella chill.
Kabuki Tut says I'm getting good at lip reading.
Great community.
How about that?
White girls.
Was that? Did you get that? Did you get that, Tut? Did you pick up on that?
Not too many single black girls.
Big B says your audio is good, but your tone sounds spiteful. Yeah. So I'm coming through loud and clear because I am spiteful. It is not Thelonious Monk, the famed jazz pianist. But thank you for adding that, Brandon Sapp.
What'd you remember? A lot of white girls.
A lot of white girls.
That is a very specific. That the only reason I know that is because I took a jazz history class when I went to community college, but that's very specific.
But that's not because we don't want them. We do
It's
want them.
not John Cusack.
The lead white boy advertiser for getting more black girls at Swamp Fest 2025. If you're a black girl, come on out. Bring your waiters.
Hi. It's black people at Swamp Fest, y'all. Don't let the
What? Black people at Swamp Fest? Oh, there goes the Swamp Fest.
videos fool you. It's niggas out here.
I don't have the recipe. These seasons change. I spit the words and stir the pot, and now I feel like niggas testing me. Words like gumbo, pitch head, Sicily. 1992 when they sentenced me. Life full of pain, trying not to let it get to me. Make it say my name like it's destiny. I've been on the road for them to tell me that they missing me.
He ain't
Praying for my
bad.
soul, got me watching for the Trinity. I live like I'm a mortal.
He ain't bad.
Tendencies may weather De La Hoya. Know some people want to finish me. Prepare a table for me in the presence of my feelings.
Over 9,000.
Oh, here comes the anime black. It's over 9,000. The anime. I like how there's like 6 black people here and they all congregate. They didn't come together. They don't know each other, but they're all like, all right, let's segregate and just start rapping. And then people, they obviously give them their space, right? Because, you know, but they all find each other and they're like, you're black too. Okay, good. We have something in common.
What's the power level? What's the power level?
That's over 9 billion. You know what I'm saying? I played every Tony Hawk game ever.
We didn't ask you that. Nobody asked you that. Nobody asked you that, but thanks. Thank you for that. And no one's surprised, honestly.
The best one is on the ground. Oh, you said what I want to say to the people?
Yeah.
These niggas changing like an episode. Bullets flash them up just like a picture. Check my camera roll. Money over bitches. We ain't changing. Ain't no loving hoes.
How the hell do they all do this? How can they all do this? They don't even know. They didn't even know each other before. And they're all like, okay, we can communicate like this. It's like when whales communicate over the Pacific Ocean, right? That's amazing. That's uncanny.
I was in the trenches right around 4 pot of gold.
I think he's over 9,000 too, bro.
Was there a lot of diversity there?
You mean crime?
I saw you had some crust punks, some gutter punks, some people into skateboarding, some patriots, and generally it was more of an urban progressive scene, but everybody appeared to be welcome.
Yeah. King of all Yetis says anime black guy is whiter than me. Yeah, well, not like whiter, but like no, I get what you're saying. I get what you mean. He's just like they're very nerdy, man. I'm blacker than that guy. I'm like cool.
Yeah, definitely. It was great to see. You know what I mean? People.
It's not the 100th monkey phenomenon. There was only like 6 of them.
We're tripping on each other. You know what I mean? We're just living in the moment.
That's pretty racist, Foot. That's pretty racist, and that doesn't fly here. That shit don't fly here.
This is like the weirdest place because it's like you've got leftists who are like, fuck the government, and then you've got
right-wing people who are also like, fuck the government. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, I thought leftists were like super pro-government. Aren't they all like, well, take your vaccines and turn in your guns and shit? Wasn't that crew? Aren't they, or is that what's up? I'm kind of confused. Or are we all just kind of starting to agree after a while that it's not our political parties that are the problem, it's just politics in general. And we all kind of agree on issues, just maybe certain slightly different stances, but we all basically agree that the government is the problem. Is that it? If that is it, I'm pretty sure that's it.
fucking weird conservatives who are like, yes, Trump, and then they're all like, fuck the government, so they just
So everyone's in agreement.
burst flamethrowers.
The chaos brings us together, but also we have to focus on community.
God bless. She's just angry that she doesn't have a nice ass and like doesn't get to parade it around like the rest of those bitches. So she's like, I'm gonna do one of these stupid haircuts, right? Because I gotta set myself apart because my body isn't nice enough. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that and be ugly. I'm gonna ugly myself up worse. Good. Bravo. Way to go. You're like, I'm going to make my life better by making myself uglier. Dumb bitch.
Bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless Swamp Fest.
There was a whole argument about pegging that was pretty insane.
You know, the pegging community is very serious.
Excuse me? Excuse me, what now? What was that? What was that? The pagan community is very serious? I don't know. I have nothing to add to that. I have no comment. I have no comment on that. The community? Like there's meetings and stuff? Is there a fee? I don't know. I have nothing else. I have nothing to say about that.
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Why not? Do you love women? What if it was a woman?
Tejas, they call her Fisty LaRue. Fisty LaRue. They call this chick Fisty? Fisty LaRue. At your service. Enchanté, madam. She's a southern debutante. It's Fisty LaRue.
What if it was a woman?
I don't
and
care.
she
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Sorry. Force of habit.
wanted women to. She wanted to peg you so bad. Well, what was the straight enough to be pegged by a woman? He might not.
I'm sorry, dude. Being pegged by a woman or a man does not mean you're straight. I mean, it means that you are not straight. If you like things in your asshole, I don't care if a chick's doing it. That's gay. That's some gay shit. You don't... Nah, man. Fuck no. 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 No, it's not... Oh, what if a chick does it? You mean, what if a chick shoves a... No. 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 No, 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 no. That ain't, oh, straight enough to get pegged by a chick. No. Fine, I'm not that straight. I'm not, okay. If I land on this side of the gay straight continuum, where I'm not gay enough to have sex with a man, but not straight enough to get pegged by a chick, I'm comfortable. I'm good. That's a fine, if that's as gay as I get, then I'll stay that gay. Ardenshire, put that in the clip.
Be pegged by a woman. That's an important question.
Bro, it's the straightest thing ever to be pegged by a woman.
Getting pegged?
No, I disagree. I formally disagree. I disagree. Nope. No, I disagree with you fully. I cannot disagree with you more.
Whatever y'all are saying, I don't know. Getting pegged is gay. Gay. Gay as fuck. Gay.
Okay, I'm a sex therapist though.
Oh, good. Oh, good. The Fisty LaRue, MD, is here to help everybody and tell us we're gay if we don't get pegged by chicks. Thanks, Fisty. Thank you so much, Fisty. What do I owe you? A punch in the face? Because that's what you're getting.
But if a woman is fucking you up the ass, is that really gay?
I eat a lot of gas station food. I don't think any.
I eat a lot of gas station food. Kabuki Tut says, respect my authority. I am a sex therapist. I'm $250,000 in debt because I went to FSU and they told me that I was a sex therapist after that. Didn't even go to class. They just handed me a diploma. And they're all like, you got to pay on time though, right? Because like interest is a bitch and you will be paying for the rest of your life. That's how compound interest works. But she was like, whatever, I'm going to make $1 million as a sex therapist. Telling guys to get pegged. Otherwise, they're gay. Wow. You're the next Dr. Ruth. You are knocking it out of the park. Fantastic, Fisty. Dr. Fisty LaRue.
I would love to peg a man.
Okay. I respect that she's a freak. I respect that. I respect that you're a freak. However, you ain't pegging shit, bitch. All right? The only one who's getting anything up the butt is you. All right? That is a firm rule. A firm set rule. But I respect that you're a freak.
It's like very hetero.
Really?
However, but no.
It's like very hetero for a man to want to be pegged.
What you're saying is getting fucked in the ass is straight.
Misogyny and like sexism.
Misogyny and sexism. How did those words get tossed into this salad? How did that? What? Bitch. And you're rough. You are like 80 grit sandpaper rough, dude. Look at this fucking shit. No, and you ain't pegging nobody. You ain't, and no one's pegging you, unfortunately. Like, I mean, not even unfortunately, because you're like, you are ugly. I'm sorry. I know that's rude, but like, ugh. Unfinished asphalt.
This is straight gay.
Rough.
What state did you come from?
Yeah.
So Texas is about pegging dudes in the ass.
Yeah, baby.
I didn't know Texas was gay.
What stuff is not gay or not gay? It's like, are you relishing in the pleasure of a woman?
Any boys, you guys want to relish in that? You guys want to relish in the Dr. Fisty LaRue sexologist, sex therapist? Anybody interested in that? Right there? All right, Dr. LaRue? God damn. Ew. Go away. Go away. Stop trying to fucking peg everybody. Just leave, all right? Leave. There's better looking chicks here. Go. Go.
Gay. Everything's bigger in Texas. Loosen up and let it rip.
Does she peg you?
What the fuck? Where did this shirt come from? Do they make that on the fly?
Hole for a hole.
Swamp Fest 2025. Swamp Fest 2025. What do you think about people that say it's like a hub of degeneracy?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah, that's what it is. I wish this shit was you.
You got a knife on your face. This is bad. But don't get face tattoos, guys. Just don't get face tattoos. That's bad. That's a bad call. That's a bad idea.
Around, dog.
Fuck yeah. Degenerates for life. Honestly, what are non-degenerates? Are the squares that are in society working the banks and the...
That's not even a real camera. That's not even a fucking camera. That's not even a fucking real camera. Look at that fucking thing. That's not even a camera. What? What does that say on the side of it? That's not even a real it's a box with duct tape on it. What the fuck? And he's just carrying this around. Please tell me there's a boom mic operator. And it's like a fucking broom. It's a broom, isn't it? He's just holding a broom over people.
I don't know. Like, that dumb shit. Let's be...
Okay, now this is the one. This is the one. Cheddar, you in? Huh? You down? Cheddar? Big B? Big B, I know you've had lot lizards like this. Come on. Jameson? Rocky, come on. Ja, who is into it? Who wants it? Goof. Boots. Goofy Boots, tell me. You'd hit it, right? You'd hit that. You'd hit that mud hole, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? My God, she is disgusting.
Generous.
It's not a bunch of fucking derelicts. There's a bunch of them, but there's all kinds, you know. There's a fucking million.
Hell yeah, chicks making out, that's
like,
cool.
It's got everything here.
BMX skateboarding's a fucked up thing.
Goofy Boots says under no circumstances. Well, you're just a fucking square then.
It's not normal.
You're just a fucking square.
It's not a normal thing. It is degenerates. It is
Yeah, Boots. And Boots, maybe you could you could 3D print some sort of dildo on a 10-foot pole and then you still not use it. I wouldn't use it.
People, you know? People like want to make it this structured thing.
Burn the pole afterwards. Ew. It's like, God damn, ew.
Where it's like, you get this score, it's in the Olympics, we got to have a professional. It's like, dude, that is not reality. That is not what we do, you know? So I just want this to be like the purest form of BMX.
Oh, dude, the BMX community is a bunch of rowdy people. I'm trying not to say motherfuckers, but a bunch of rowdy motherfuckers, dude. Swamp Fest
He failed. He failed at that twice.
is pretty dope because it's like skaters, bikers, and then Florida people. The earlier years, it was more core, close to the sport, and a representation of like what BMX is and the action sport culture.
Yeah.
Now it still hosts that, and it might be bigger, but it's good because it enlightens people to know what Swamp Fest is and gets kids riding bikes.
I started riding BMX when I was 4 years old because my dad was riding BMX.
All right, you guys, I'm going to switch over to premium because I got to get my premium time in. If you're not part of that, then it sucks. So thanks for coming anyway. See ya.